Hello there, welcome to the stream. Just getting all of my ducks in a row. I swear there's so many socials I have to share to. Sorry I'm late, I was expecting there to be, some semblance of memory in my head that I should do something. But let's see, mark next. Let's see, that's done. Just post there. Oh, finally the thumbnail actually worked. Let's approve this, share this, cross post. Mark that down as live. Post. Post here. So that's done. That's done. Hold on a second. Sorry, I was helping somebody find their phone. Now, where was I? So yeah, it's been a pretty busy week. I will not elaborate further. But I will say that it's threw me for a loop in terms of my plans for this week. But I do what I can to just kind of adapt and go forward from there. Just gonna mark that. Share. Shared, shared, shared. Shared, shared. Shared, but it's not showing the thumbnail. And shared. Okay. That should be about it. And we should be able to, I should be able to just get straight into it. Without any further delays or distractions or any of that sort of thing. So, where did I go? There I am. So we're going back once again to Cursed Trains from Train of Thought's Discord. Oh, I would certainly hope so. Otherwise, I don't know how you're contacting me from beyond the grave. But yeah, it's been a busy week. We should be able to just hop straight into the Discord if I can find it. Here it is. Discord. I learn something new every day. But yeah, I want to say hi to Train Guy 777, Amtrak Fan 19, Trainhead, and Xander Tenure. And for some reason, my Discord is acting up in my web browser, and I don't know why. Because I trust my Discord app as far as I can throw it when it comes to screen capture. Come on, all we just need to do is just see the cursed trains from Train of Thought's Discord. It's not that difficult. You should be able to find the link to the invite code in the description below, along with Train of Thought's YouTube channel at TrainFactsGuy, and you'll be able to find his Twitter at TrainFactsGuy as well. Oh, sorry about that. For some reason, I'm having latency issues, and I don't know why. If you reduce the resolution, that should probably help. Assuming that I haven't completely disconnected from the internet. There we go. I got it. So let's just mosey on over here. If it'll actually show for me. Hey, CP Rail, welcome. Well, is that so? Now, is this where we left off? I think this is where we left off. Or at least I would certainly think so. Or hope so. Oh yeah, this is where we left off. Remarkable engines. Oh yeah, that's totally understandable. No way, we saw this. And this. Was this where we left off? Okay, this is where we left off. So luckily it remembered exactly, or almost exactly where I needed to do, where it needed to be. British roster. Oh no. Oh no. No. Anyway, let's see what Jackless is up to. Repost. F's in the chat, everybody. We lost another one. Not exactly. I think they put this on a crane. This is from like the 19th century. Yard engine mounted on cylinders of consolidation locomotive. In this specific case, oh wait, of a consolidation locomotive yard engine boiler, 24 inches diameter, locomotive cylinders 23 inches in diameter. Oh, you still can't see it? Gosh dang it. Would have swore I would have picked up on it, but I'm glad everybody let me know about that. So let's see, screen capture. Screen capture. Okay, that's better. And someone keeps pinging me, I swear. This is not the time. On the 16th? Oh, my wallet. I'm so dead. Ugh. Okay, where was I? It appears I have borked. Oh, okay, now I'm back to normal. Oh no, this isn't a protest. This is just another Tuesday here on the internet. But yeah, we've seen this before. It's a repost. I feel old as the hills these days. knowing me, but that's just my perspective. Uh, Actually, I don't think we had the open period for people to ask questions or give suggestions or whatever. So I guess maybe we could start with that instead, and then we can get into the cursed trains because, like, this is where we left off. This is where we're heading, which is just a repost, and I think this little Steam dummy, I feel like we've seen this before, but I wouldn't know for sure. But I guess we can just make the most of that opportunity to go and take a look at stuff. So USATC S160. The Class American 280 locomotive built for service during the Second World War. Yeah, I think Train of Thought made a video about that. Because I'm just looking at these. Here's one. Here's an actual image with the original livery, I'm assuming. Oh, no, wait. These are models. There were actual images here of the real locomotive, but not... I'm not seeing it on this page, even though it said it would be here in the Google search results, so I'm confused. I hate when that happens. Let's see, BR class 31. Or the SC-44. Probably the class 31. But yeah, any other questions or suggestions or comments or that sort of thing? I know it might be late for some of you, and I'm sorry about that. I was not intending on forgetting the Deutschbahn class 10, or is it Bundesbahn? Let's see, DB. DB class 10. Yeah, I think we've seen this before, or at least I have seen something like this before. In my opinion, it's kind of goofy looking, especially with this front here kind of looking like the front of a car instead of an actual steam locomotive. Are your cursed trains not on the Benny Boy Discord at the moment? Because we should be able to take a look, a look over there. Model trains, cursed trains, there it is. So yeah, we got the Frisco, Via Rail, Amtrak, Sioux Line. I don't see it. I don't see your posts, Amtrak Fan 19. They should be here on the Discord. You're posting them to the wrong location. Please do not send them to DMs. I'll give you a moment to post them on Benny Boy's Discord, unless, of course, don't tell me you got banned from that too. Oh boy, not again. I swear, it's like... It almost feels like a daily, if not a weekly occasion that Brightline gets some sort of derailment because it collided with a car on a crossing. I'll make a note of that. That's good to hear that you're still able to post on Benny Boy's Discord, but Okay, yeah, that's good. Then you should be able to post them on that Discord because that's where I would prefer you post it instead of sending it to me through personal messages, you know? Yeah, I saw the dash cam for the fire truck that got hit the other day. Kind of astonishing that happened. I think we talked about it last week, now that you mention it. Just gonna turn off my phone. So yeah, I'll give it a moment for the images to be posted here while we go, I guess, hop back to train of thought. So yeah, this is where we were at. Yeah, right. Cathedrals. That'll be the last one, I think. Let's see. Oh, that's strange. I feel like we've seen this one before. Something about this seems distorted. Oh, it's because it was taken. It's a photo printed on a book, which was then photographed again. That's why it looks so funny. 4mm unbuilt cathedral 462. Yeah, that's just pretty run of the mill. I think it's pretty tame. Nothing exceptional. Possibly iconic in its own right. Oh, never built. Could have swore that they had at least a prototype, but what would I know? That might explain why all of the images here are of other locomotives, or they're all CAD based. Yeah, I should have known that. I should have known. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a video about it from Train of Thought. So, yeah, we should be able to hop back then over here unless anybody has any other suggestions or things they want me to look up. Speak now or hold your peace until the end. Oh, this was from last week. I think I was trying to look for something and I stumbled across this on accident. It's kind of cursed looking because it's supposed to be Burlington Northern F units, an A unit here, an A unit here, and a snowblower here, or a rotary snowplow, and for some reason it's completely coated in rust. Or at least I would assume is rust. But who knows? Because they painted over the windows, so maybe it is a paint job mixed with rust, who knows. Oh, I'm familiar with the Alaska Railroad. I won't deny that. Sorry. I won't deny that. It definitely looks like anyone after Taco Bell. Flying Scotsman or DB Class 10? Let's go check that out. DB Class 10. Newly designed locomotives delivered in 1957. Wait, weren't we just here? Oh, Flying Scotsman or Deutsche Bundesbahn Class 10. I don't know. Flying Scotsman because, I don't know, something about this just doesn't feel right. Okay, let's bounce back to Benny Boy's Discord. Ah, yes. Cursed FMX F59PH. Ooh. I feel like this is supposed to be weird, but I wouldn't know what it's supposed to look like originally. And this is the Rock Island route, but it's the new Avelia trains from Alstom. I feel like there should be more. I don't know. I'll let you cook. Amtrak fan 19. I'm not sure what to make of that statement. And I don't know why there's so much latency with my lip sync. Anyway, I'll let you finish that up while I head back over here. Yeah, certified bruh moment. So yeah, this is a steam dummy, first locomotive of Great Salt Lake and Hot Springs Railroad. And I feel like this is a repost, but I can't confirm it beyond a reasonable doubt. But it does have a funny funnel, technically, because it's punching through that roof. So, please tell me I remembered to actually reset this before I actually started streaming. Come on. Why is it taking so long to load? Oh, yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to go fix this. Hold on. Thought I would have fixed it, but I guess not. Really should change this up. I keep telling myself that, and then I don't. What is my problem? Anyway, let's spin that wheel! Post-it note! So we're just gonna mark that as done. And I should be able to just grab one from over here. Hi, I'm dumb. And this is a stream that's too late because I forgot. I forgot. Okay. Let's see what Panzer Fox is up to. Oh my, another road train. Salt Lake City, Utah, 1946, taken by Emil Albrecht. And yeah, oh, wait a minute, I feel like we just saw this the other day. This is that weird narrow Challenger, isn't it? Hold up a sec. Now I'm very curious. I know it's gotta be here somewhere. That ain't it, that ain't it, that ain't it. That ain't it. Ah, yes, here it is. Yeah, this is what I was thinking of. So this is the 3833, the 270. I don't know what that is. Or that. 3831 again, so we should be able to just hop on down where we left off. For road trains. Yeah, the Fetter Challenger. I don't know. I don't know. So which locomotive is this? It's not saying. It's not very clear here either. Whatever. Moving on. Oh no, wait, it's road trains. We gotta go spin the wheel again. So you're thinking of a person as a train, but as a tank engine. Which I think, yeah, that's definitely cursed. But yeah, furry mode, activate. Yeah. So we're just gonna hide this. And I'm just gonna mosey on down into the void again. If I can find it. While I go and fix things up. Plop this down, plop this down. And plop this down. Okay, I'm back. Oh. Yield Sea Witch, USS Salem. Train set from a Sonic restaurant chain, circa 1997. Well, it definitely is wacky. I won't deny that. I'm not too familiar with that. I'll be able to check after we look at stuff from Train of Thought's Discord. Oh my gosh, that is a lot to collect. Oh boy. And it's weird enough that it doesn't have a tender. Like, what the actual... Oh no. Oh no, what is this? From Fort Master. I have so many questions according to Microraptor GUI. The tender is way too small. The very small. Here's the artist's Twitter at 1878-141116-723-171-431. Front part with the windows almost looks like a church from Warhammer 40k, and I wouldn't know personally, but yeah, this is the Siberian Rail Cruiser. An oil-burning 610-10-10-2 triplex. So it's got a cab forward arrangements with an extra crew quarters. It's got 2 boilers, oh boy, that are not attached to each other, hopefully. We've got auxiliary equipment in the back, as well as tenders for, or at least one tender for water and oil. Actually, no, wait, there's 2 tenders. Hold on a sec. 1, 2. All right. Designed by Scandinavian _101 Locomotive Works. And oh boy. Oh boy. Weirdest part, though, is that I feel like this wasn't exactly... I don't know. It's just something about the line work kind of suggests that, like, the boiler and everything's bending around a turn, which it's not supposed to, which makes it even more cursed. And we got a tiny funnel here. We got double funnels here and double funnels here with smoke deflectors running parallel. So if that ain't funny, then I don't know what is. Yeah, that's what she said. Oh, post-it note. That means I get to remove it. That was easy. Or should I say very quick, so just mark that as delete. Okay. Alright, 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 alright. So let's see. What's Franz up to? Panzerfox says, derailment in 1961. No other information as to where or why this happened. Also note the M3 Stuart Light tank. Oh. Yeah, that tank's just out in the middle of whatever this is, and there's just a casual derailment on the side. Maybe. I have yet to decide. Yeah, I know, but you keep posting it in the wrong section of Discord. You're not supposed to send me personal messages with that. I don't want to encourage that kind of behavior, because otherwise I might get inundated with DMs. Oh, Lord. The Great Western Railway Class 43. Ooh, I feel like we haven't seen this in a while, if at all. Oh, good, good. let me just wrap this up then. Saxon the third K German Autobahn class 99. Wait, didn't we see this before? I feel like we've seen this before. But I don't think we've seen this before. Oof. Just oof. I know we've seen this before, but that doesn't make it any less cursed. And that's from Lego Master 116, Panzer Fox, Butts McGee. Anyway. Okay, so this is... Southern State Railways Grundschachter to Sonnenwinstein, the Austrian Southern Railway Class 19, and the Austrian Southern Railway Class 33, and the Austrian Railway Class 371. So yeah, this... Okay, this looks weirder than I remember it being. Why does it keep getting reposted? I could have swore this was already shared on this Discord, like, in the last stream. I know it's here somewhere. Unless the original post got deleted and reposted. Which, that is very much a possibility. Okay, so maybe it's a similar engineering and design as mentioned previously by Panzer Fox, but I guess instead of being these guys, we have some weirder logos for us because these were tank engines. The ones I was looking at all the way down here are actual tender logos, which, well, except maybe this one. No, wait, this is the wrong spot. Because this is January 8th, so just gotta keep going down. A little more. I don't know. I feel like it's a similar concept in terms of the weird valve gear and drive gear. Oh, no, wait, this is the one that I was thinking about that was super duper cursed. Because I don't think I've seen this before. But this seems familiar. Why do I feel like this one looks like something a kid would make out of Lego? This one too, but that's neither here nor there. I think the other one's more plausible. But there were some funny funnels there, so that means we gotta spin the wheel! Have we set a personal record for how fast we got
hamburger?
So yeah, I'm just going to hide this choice because it's going to be here for the rest of the stream as far as I know. Community tab. Search. 1 hour of silence occasionally interrupted by
hamburger.
So this is from 3 years ago. This, yeah, this, ooh. Here's a new one.
Hamburger.
And I would very much like to see this. There we go. Oh yeah, we saw it previously in the last stream. If not the stream before, it was kind of funny. Jackless says, literally a slab. Which, yeah, that is a slab of a locomotive. Oh, a link to the Benny Boy server. I don't know where the invite code is, now that I think about it. But yeah, this is really weird looking. But yeah, where is the... How do I share this? Because I don't know how to work that through, I thought it was different colors, actually, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Okay, let's see. Copy message link? No, that doesn't seem right. Starboard, server events, notifications. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But until then, I'm just going to copy this, paste it here, and hopefully when you go there, it'll ask you to join the Discord, and that's when you can join the Discord. And from there, you should be able to actually look at stuff there. Now, where is that tab? Here it is. Back to Train of Thought's Discord. So yeah, we saw this. Is this where we left off? No, this is not where... This is where we left off, with USS Salem's trains from the... I want to say the 2025 catalog? Oh yeah, the new Lionel catalog. If you don't know why it's cursed, they took a 442 locomotive and neutered one of its pilot wheel sets to try to emulate one of their old post-war locomotives. And not gonna lie, it looks kind of okay. Not exceptionally great or bad. Yes, but yeah, we had this slab here. It's sort of like the ingot locomotive that we saw a while back, but this one's a little different. Different proportions in its entirety. But that is a funny funnel if I've ever seen it, because it is so dang small. That's what she said. And that's why we're spinning the wheel again. Mother... This is the second week in a row. Mother fricker. So yeah, I'm just gonna hide that choice. And F's in the chat, everybody. I have to delete all my tabs that aren't needed for streaming. And boy howdy is that gonna be frustrating. And then I'll close that. Close this. Come on, computer, what's taking you so long?
Hamburger.
Ooh, a new subscription. Congratulations for joining. Okay, that's good, that's good. So, with that out of the way, we should be able to hop back over here, because everything else is gone. Well, almost. Because if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like nothing's changed at all? And if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like we've been here before? Oh, the Class 47 is a police train too? I thought they only needed one. Let's see what Lego Master 116's got. Oh. The more I look at it, the more cursed it gets. I thought this was just a regular diesel shunter, but this is a diesel to... I mean, this is a steam locomotive that's been converted to diesel. Oh. And that's assuming that it's not one of those weird locomotives like we saw last week, where they had a diesel locomotive whose combustion engine would go to a pneumatic compressor that would power the pistons using compressed air, which is even worse. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is a high-pressure steam accumulator locomotive, so maybe it's not diesel. I'm being dumb again. Cracking my ankles. Panzer Fox says, Utah, copper 0880, number 105, which succumbed to a boiler explosion. Photos courtesy of Pete Denris and Steve Swanson. I mean, of the Steve Swanson collection. Oh yeah, we should be able to do that fairly shortly. Oh boy, I'm just looking at this. I don't think there were any survivors in that cabin. Smackamations. This image is used on the official site for a proposed heritage steam depot in New Zealand. Something shouldn't be in this image. Oh, that's what makes it cursed. Oh boy. Oh boy. That ain't a repost, but that is worthy of pressing F in the chat to pay your respects. Let's see. Jackalus posted yesterday, pseudo-intellectuals trying to improve something which is already efficient in a bad way. And we start with this goofy gadget bond, which... okay. It looks cute. Oh, and this is one of those bogies, the autonomous bogies that the one company has been going on about. And this one's the Owl Cab, I think, or at least a prototypical early version of it. It's a cursed gyroscopic monorail. And J2! Oh boy, I used one of these in the thumbnails a while back. But that is an American GM loco, if I'm not mistaken, being used for rail in South Korea in the post-war. Post-World War II, not post-Korean War. But actually, it might be post-Korean War too, now that I think about it. But that doesn't make it any less cursed. Because it's the dieselized Shinkansen, basically. I guess. Let's see. The Westinghouse Transformer Car of Salt Lake City, Utah, taken July 1977 by Dean Gray. And, of course... I'm so sorry. But that... boy, oh boy, oh boy, that is... Of course it's do not hump, and I could imagine why. This thing is so big and heavy, the last thing you want to do is stick it through a hump yard and have it slide down a slope to the correct track it needs to be on. Because the last thing I think a string of cars would be able to handle is this. Like, you gotta be ginger with this thing, because otherwise it's going to smash everything around it like it's a bull in a china shop. But yeah, that is a heavy-duty transformer. It needs to distribute its weight quite a lot. It's technically not the largest out there. Why is there a generator, though? But yeah, I don't think the yards would be able to handle this quite easily. And now we've got whatever this is from Butts McGee, the trackless steam locomotive, or as we call them... What do we call them, actually? I forget. They're like traction locos. Oh gosh, that is fast. Oh boy, oh boy. You might want to slow down there, Chief. I don't think they're supposed to go that fast. Just gonna turn this down a bit. And you can see some of the traction logos in the background. Just regular tractors, but this one seems to have been modernized. Me rolling up to your girlfriend's house. Oh yeah, make no mistake, go ahead and take her. At this rate, you've got way more riz than I could ever muster in my entire body. Like, yikes. But yeah, that is it. We should be able to hop over to Benny Boy's Discord, to the cursed trains there. Yeah, they're notorious for going very slow and having high levels of torque for regular farm applications and that sort of thing. So let's see, we've got stuff from Trainhead here. Lucky Locos episode 1. Actually,
This is number 2, a small little narrow gauge 040 that lives on the island of Whitehaven. He's a fussy little engine and doesn't quite understand his place in the world. This story is about him.
but what makes this cursed? Okay, maybe it's a little cursed because its tender is a little bit bigger than it ought to be for something like that. But is it okay if we actually look at this in its entirety? Because I don't want to take it or detract from... Oh, it's got a drain pipe for a funnel. I'm sorry. Now that you mention it... Okay. Is this too small?
With the morning run now completed,
Oh, it's a lot bigger for you than it is for me.
Make his run back up the line. However, when Viewfinder leaned into view, instead of slowing down, he sped up. Jesus Christ, I'll slow you down.
That Undertale music, though.
Two passengers who catch Viewfinder's train to the main line every day were rightfully outraged. They summoned the bearded controller. "Oi,
Bearded
Snotwort,"
controller.
they all said together. "What gives with us missing our train?" "Well, Viewfinder doesn't stop here anymore." "Well, why have it not?" "This stop is unremunerative. Cutting it out means Viewfinder can reach the mainline connection 3 minutes faster." "Then how are we to get there every day?" "Go
F.
right out of the station and 100 yards on your left, you'll find the Nissan car showroom. Good day, everyone."
The Nissan car show.
Hamburger.
Oh, the more... And... Are those couplers? I swear, I feel like I've seen them before. Like, they're from HO scale of all things. Or actually, more properly, 00 scale.
The following day, 2's train was empty. At dusk, the Grey Controller showed up at number 2's sheds really annoyed. Or hammered. One of the two. "I am very considerably annoyed with you, number 2. Your train was empty today." "Well, that's because the bearded controller decided to say, F you, population. Viewfinder ain't stopping here anymore, so go F yourself and find your own car." Well, clearly there's no need for your service. That's bull. My branch line alone covers an area of 50,000 people.
50,000?
Cheaper than the taxpayer. I'll put a stop to this nonsense, so yes. 2 perked up. "Oh, thank you, sir. It's about high time the bearded controller serves the population. I mean, what right is he to deprive people of their train to work?" The bearded controller is a very rich man, and you, number 2, are unemployed. Your branch line's closed as of tomorrow. With that being said, the gray controller walked briskly off to his car.
Aww.
Oh, you son of a...
But yeah, okay, so the swearing really got me at the end. That was funny. How many are there? There are quite a few, actually. Just 3? Okay, we should be able to skip the intro.
This is Viewfinder. You met him in the last episode. He's a 460 who runs the express services on the Solstice Mountain Railroad. He's a powerful locomotive, but often finds himself at odds with the manager.
Oh, you do?
This story is about him. The mainline controller says that this station is too short, Viewfinder, said Viewfinder's driver as they were approaching the connection for number 2 station. After a very long debate, Viewfinder convinced the mainline controller to allow him to stop at number 2 station again.
Well, it's about time they extend the station. Having to run this slow into the station's already hard enough.
As he drew close to the platform, Viewfinder noticed the mainline controller attempting to nail a notice to the station's sign. "Excuse me, good sir," said the mainline controller to a man on the platform. "Would you help me with this sign? My doctor's forbidden me to hammer." The man's jaw dropped as, panting and sweating, the mainline controller handed him the notice. "No, I jolly well shall not. What the devil do you mean, notice of closure?" "Well, the station is to be closed on safety grounds, sir. The train is longer than the platform. It would be most unfortunate if one of our passengers exited a door that is not opposite said platform." "Can't you just extend the platform with more concrete?" "Technically, yes, but the building cost would be astronomical." It was at this moment that number 2 drew into the platform, drowning out most of what the man was attempting to say to the mainline controller. God damn it, can we not go a day without there being a fight on this f***ing railway?
I know, right? That's just plain stupid.
I don't have time.
By
for
the way,
this.
why is why is he
Oh, by the way, I'll see you in
furry?
court.
I was not expecting that.
Viewfinder was pretty pissed when he was told to sail straight through 2 station again, even though 2 was now allowed to run up to the main station. As he waited for a clear signal about half a mile away
Ooh,
from 2's
that's
old
good,
station,
Dr. Ducks.
Viewfinder noticed a car
Welcome.
racing past at dangerously reckless speeds.
Yeah, I'm
What
sorry.
in the name of Alco is that guy thinking?
At that moment, Viewfinder was given the green signal and had to continue.
Ooh, good. Oh, that's a little loud. But you got an interview, that's good. Feel like, I don't know, this kind of reminds me of like 10 years ago or more, back when Go Anime was a thing, but there's more passion in this.
The driver
Hamburger.
was questioned by the police. 2 was also there, being prepped to return push-pull mode up to the top station.
What happened here?
You're not gonna believe it. The man from yesterday came in doing about 80 miles per hour and crashed. What a nuisance cars are.
Well, I guess he won't be seeing the mainline controller in court.
I just had a thought. What if they close the road on safety grounds as well?
Oh, don't be silly, number 2. Closing a road isn't more than anyone's job worth, especially the mainline controller.
Aw, I wanted to see someone get fired.
Oh, yeah, most certainly. Okay, now, bro, are you trying? I feel like this is just a different version of something I've seen before. But yeah, CSX Roblox oof moment. And let's see.
Oi, we got a spring this step.
Okay, I skipped it a little too far.
This is Stonewall, the oldest operational locomotive on the Solstice Mountain Railroad. He may be old, but he's still got a spring in his step. This story is about him. Oi, Granddad. Race it to the end of the line. Stonewall thought that Granddad was rich coming from Brixton. He had heard that Brixton had been owned by several controllers of all shapes and sizes before he was bought by the Redneck controller.
I'm game, but when are you due to depart?
Do, laughed Brixton. Do? We don't bother with timetables anymore. This is 1958 after all. At 9:45, the guard blew his whistle and both of them were off.
I feel like this is supposed to be somewhat inspired by one of the stories from the Reverend Audrey. I think it was The Great Race or something. I don't know how long it's going to take to reach 15K.
Crossing over High Street, Stonewall saw Brixton fuming in a traffic jam.
You should get yourself some rails, bus.
But later, Stonewall came to a red signal. Sorry about that, called the signalman from his Museum Peace cabin. Mom Evans are up the creek again. Anyone got some duct tape? As the hunt for a screwdriver began, Brixton roared by on the new road. You should invest in some rubber tires, you plebeian. Stonewall had to be steadied once he was underway again. You can't do 30 down here, Stoney. Don't you remember that landslip in 47?
Oh, not again.
Stonewall wasn't particularly fast, but once he reached the transfer
Hamburger.
station, Brixton was nowhere found. Only an angry Miles occupied the platform. This won't do, Stoney. I may be a guaranteed connection, but there's a timetable, you know.
Anyone would think that your line is always perfect.
Well, me. At least my line isn't held together by scotch tape. Before Stonewall could respond, the guard blew his whistle. It was time for Miles to depart. If you're late again tonight, I'll go off and leave your passengers behind.
But you're a guaranteed connection.
Try me.
Oh boy. Oh my god, that wheel slip. I will notice there's quite a lot of open air in between scenes.
The next day, Stonewall was able to find Brixton at the top station. Couldn't finish the race.
Heh, fell into a pothole, did you?
No, it was 6 o'clock.
So?
We have to be back in the garage by 6. Stonewall was shocked.
But you can't stop running that early. What about the passengers who want a night out, or working late, or coming from afar?
It's all about money. There ain't much of it past 6. You'll realize once the Redneck controller gets his hand on your franchise. With all being said, Brixton roared off to his next stop, leaving Stonewall rather dumbfounded.
And I very much would be dumbfounded as well, but maybe that's for different reasons.
Hamburger.
The Cursed Among Us ALC 42. I feel like there was a bit of a missed opportunity here, like just using the windscreen here, or what do you call it? Well, I think it's fine. I can't think of it as anything exceptional. I do think it's always important to... Oh yeah, the visor. Is it technically a visor? Yeah, as a visor. But yeah, if the visor was just stuck in front of this locomotive here, that would have been fine. And maybe the backpack was stuck on the top. Maybe a little pit on the side here, like there normally is for what's it called? For Among Us. So yeah, we got that sorted. Just gonna go check over here, see if there's anything that I missed. Oh yeah, we should be able to look at jacket jail fries. This is still going on, so we'll just hop on over to here.
Hamburger.
Gonna take a quick look at if I can even find it. Because it always keeps giving me the wrong results. And I don't know why. There we go. Just snag this here. Anything in shorts? Nope. Same as before. Oh, yeah, we saw this last week. Maybe it's in the community tab, that's right. So let's see. This is from last week. This is from this week. There's quite a few comments here. Survey says, from Jess Keith, amazing drawing, good job, jackets. And you said, people would say it wasn't, wait. What does it say? People would say this wasn't Injin's fight. Which Injin's fight? I have to go check. And Perp is Perp just says, for no reason, Patrick died by dying. Yes, and the floor is made from floor. Let's see. Carrie and Steve. Steve just believed me. Larry, what are you talking about? Patrick's incident happened 5 years ago. Just change that S to a C. And that E to an I. And I think we should be good to go. So let's see. Larry and Steve. That's what it is. Why am I having so much trouble getting my composure trying to... Oh yeah, I looked at the replies. I was just having trouble trying to read it. I think it's because the... I'm not sure if you use Google Translate or whatever. Or if there's just something else going on. Because I get confused by your... I get confused by your syntax. But, yeah, I wouldn't know what this means when you say people would say this wasn't Injin's fight. Is that supposed to be... Oh, really? I forgot about that. I forgot about that. How long ago was that, actually? Oh, I see what's going on here. Larry and Steve fan art for Perp is Perp. But that begs the question. Who is Perp is Perp? I feel like there's going to be a lot of cursed things ahead. I'm just looking at it so far, and already I feel like I have stumbled across that weird part of YouTube again. And I don't know where to begin.
Hamburger.
Well, yes, we could definitely start with hamburger, but that's neither here nor there. Okay, so... Oh, the government of Ontario. It just says, go yourself. That's funny. Yeah, I don't think there were any replies other than what I just read. So, yeah. I guess we're just going to have open office hours for a bit. Any other questions or comments or things that people want us to suggest? I keep stuttering. I don't know what's going on with me. Just gonna go check the comments. Actually, am I able to check the comments over here? British Rail class. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with the Go Transit cab car. It's very cursed. So there were some suggestions. I'm just gonna scroll down here. Benny Boy server, class 37. Class 37. Class 47, okay. I'm just looking at the comments here. Alright, so I guess I can show everybody what that looks like anyway. So Go cab car. Because this is what it used to look like, which was kind of gross. Actually, more specifically like this. Or more accurately like this. It's not loading. Why isn't any of this loading? What's going on? I knew I should have restarted my PC before streaming. But yeah, this is what it was like before. With the bi-level Series 2, etc., etc. This is what the cab cars used to look like. And this is what it looks like now! Feel old yet? And we should be able to see that British Rail class 373. I feel like oh, it's just the Eurostar. That's fine. Historically important, as it would be the essential train set that would run between the UK and France through the Channel after all that time was spent digging into the literal ground below the ocean floor. I can't remember how long that project took, but it was quite a big deal when it happened. So let's see, MBTA, GP, MC. Oh, GP40MC. Sorry. Survey says... Oh. I feel like we've seen this before. I keep forgetting this is real. And of course it's got slats in the front because apparently people must have been throwing rocks. Yeah, it basically is a cab car. Oh, this is a cab car! Oh no! Oh no, 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 no! Oh boy! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That really contextualizes it, doesn't it? 'Cause, like... I don't know about you, but there is something about America's Rail sometimes where some parts of the country, and also quite a few places abroad, where people will just throw debris at the windshield. And this must be one of those places. Now you think this would be an F40P cab baggage car or cabbage car, but I guess they couldn't be bothered. I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of free real estate back here that could have been utilized, but maybe, the prime mover's been taken out and a bunch of other stuff. Let's see, what else is there? This is from Matthew Burke. I was also going to go check out, what was it called? Class 37
hamburger,
police locomotive.
The Milwaukee Road.
Okay, so yeah, this is one of them. I feel like we've seen this before. And I think the other one is the 47, which... Oh. I just find it weird that there's two. Hey, Code3. Glad to see you chime in. But yeah, I just think it's weird that there's more than one. I know that if I got a nickel for every single time a British rail locomotive got painted over with the police livery, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but the fact that it happens more than once is strange. Let's see, Class 66... I feel like this is just a box. By the way, is this the same prototype of locomotive that, what's-his-face Bourgeois likes very much? Where one of them has the, nickname Dick My Butt? Or rather, Mabbit. But it just looks like something else, but you get the idea. You get the idea. And 67. Oh yeah, that looks kind of weirder. But it does look like more recent production locomotive, but still decades behind what the current day is. Let's see, Amtrak coaches or MBTA coaches? Let's go check those out. Oh yeah, that looks weird. That definitely looks weird. 2 new MBTA coach cars at Alstom Transport in Hornell, New York. March 18th, 2018. Oh, Francis Bourgeois, that's what I was thinking of. Now I remember. But let me go check here, just to be safe. But yeah, nobody should be able to see anything weird. Yeah, you can't see it, that's good.
hamburger,
Yeah, that's not it. This is what I was thinking of, but I feel like it's gonna get claimed, so maybe I shouldn't. So let's go to images. Come on. But yeah, this is what I think of. I think of this guy. If this article from the Rolling Stone will cooperate. Turn off ad blocker. So yeah, I'm just gonna close this. Just gonna scoot this over. Okay, so you should all be able to see this bit from the Rolling Stone. Congratulations to Dick Mobutt, TikTok's sexiest locomotive. Francis Bourgeois, a TikToker with 1.5 million followers, is making train spotting cool again and introducing us to hilariously named British engines in the process. By E.J. Dixon. Oh, I saw what you did there. November 24th, 2021. And let me just close these out. And here he is. Oh, he got an actual cab ride. And we get the first person, or we get the fisheye paw of his reaction, which is just perfection. Yeah, and that's the weird thing. Like, we don't know what's going to happen to TikTok in the future. Oh, yeah, I'm familiar with the MBTA. Like, I recognize this livery quite keenly. Now, what was that other thing I was supposed to look at? Oh, yeah, on the 19th, they said that they could possibly ban TikTok if it's not sold to an American company. Oh, yeah, MBTA commuter rail. I'm familiar with that. We're looking at it right here. Now, I do have to admit this is kind of slick, but also kind of cursed. I guess it's blurst. Because it looks like something from, like, retrofuturism, some sort of space punk or diesel punk sort of thing. Oh, you want me to look up the MBTA older coaches? Oh, I don't think that's what they meant. I think they meant this one, which,
Hamburger.
not gonna lie, it looks pretty much like it aged like milk in terms of its design. But at least it's got free Wi-Fi. And here is the Pullman Standard Comet Car Masterclass from Rapido Trains. And this is the MBTA. But yeah, Rapido Trains is pretty good when it comes to providing important information on these kinds of things. They know their research. Unfortunately, it's not on that page. So yeah, we should be able to take a better look. Oh, no, that's not what I want. So yeah, this just looks weird, in my opinion. Like, it didn't age very well, aesthetically speaking. But we can see how it hooks up with the newer double-decker cars over here. So we got ourselves the locomotive in the front. We've got, presumably, some sort of a cab in the back. We've got a double-decker car here, and we have the classic Pullmans here. Yeah, I think they were... I would not be surprised if they were new old stock or surplus from Amtrak. I would not be surprised in the slightest. Oh yes, very much so. In fact, I think it's... I think the livery here is pretty similar to what you find on some of the older phase rail cars from Amtrak. Was it phase 3 or was it... Oh, let's see. It probably... The Rainbow Era is phase 1, if I'm not mistaken. But it's just showing me the locomotives, so we'll go to phase 2. Passenger cars. So yeah, Amtrak Phase 2. This is very similar to... Oh, this is phases 1 through 6B. And... oh boy. I should not be here. Let me close that off just to be safe. But yeah, I can see the resemblance to what's available to the MBTA in the past versus the Amtrak cars, like almost one-to-one in some contexts. But I think maybe that's neither here nor there. Oh yeah, you mean... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, you were talking about this thing? Or were you talking about this weirdo? This weird Amtrak inspection car, which we have seen in the past. Or was this... No, that... I'm trying to think. Amtrak Horizon. The Horizon coach. Yeah, that looks a lot more like the MBTA cars of yesteryear. Now that you mention it. Because if the MBTA wasn't ordering them straight for the manufacturer, then they would have gotten them from Amtrak as surplus. Which, I do wonder. Yeah, I would imagine. So yeah, were there any other questions, comments, or suggestions? Oh, right, look up the Baldwin RF-16. Or is that supposed to be just Baldwin F-16? Let's find out. Ooh. Oh, right, the shark nose. Those are always weird.
Hamburger.
So here's a really weathered out Baltimore and Ohio, which I wouldn't expect anything less from Ohio. Here, I want to say is that, yeah, this is the Delaware and Hudson. I don't think you can see the cab because it's kind of cropped off, I guess. But here's a... No, that doesn't help either. But yeah, these were some goofy logos. I don't know what compelled them to think this was a good idea. At least aesthetically speaking. I imagine it's probably easier to manufacture than just smooth edges. Oh yeah, I don't think B units survived. Yeah, I don't see much of anything really. Because you can see them like here in ABA arrangements, but yeah, I don't think any of those were ever saved. I know there's very little in the way of B units for the F unit diesels because nobody bothered to save them. Let's see, TRC L2. What are my thoughts? Oh, this is not what I was expecting, but... Oh my, I'm getting quite a few results, some of them very cursed. I am not even sure if they're even stored in museums, like, I think they all got scrapped. Like 99.9%, but don't quote me on that. But we're seeing some weirdos here. Like whatever this is. So yeah, that's a TRC-54. We need the L2. Oh, it's a prank locomotive. But what kind of prank locomotive? Is it something you just made up on the spot, or is it part of some recurring joke I'm not familiar with in the rail fanning community? TRC receives electric multiple unit logos. Oh, you just made it up on the spot? Figures. But yeah. The Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania. So just Tanzania Rail. Let's see what images we've got. The 760? I can't say. Come on. Load faster. Gosh dang it. Because this is the image I was thinking of that looks kind of weird. But it's not cooperating with me, so I guess we're just going to look at the image. So yeah, this looks interesting. Kind of exotic, kind of strange. Especially with the lights all the way off to the side here. And here it is being manufactured. Oh, it's from Hyundai. First fused the Hyundai Rotem locomotives and train sets for the TRC, or Tanzania Railway Corporation. So this is the article I was looking for, or at least something resembling it. Also has shipped second-hand refurbished older German double-deck locomotives. But it's not showing me much in the way of the kinds of images I wanted to see because they're only partially assembled. South Korean Hyundai Rotem is progressing and... No, I don't want to know about this, please. I don't need the newsletter. Tanzania Railway Corporation first launched section of the standard gauge railway between Dar es Salaam and Morogoro and Mukutopora, stretching almost 500 kilometers, 550. Oh yeah, hold on a sec. So let's try to figure out what this Hyundai Rotem locomotive is. Locomotives. Max speed of 150 kilometers an hour and 6,600 kilowatt hours of maximum power. And it looks like there's quite a few projects with that, but that's not what I was thinking of. I think I was thinking of their commuter trains and metros. Or not. Or not. None of these look like what we saw earlier. Oh well. Off to
The Milwaukee Road.
So, Milwaukee Road, 760. Oh yeah, this weird flat. I don't know, Brightline. Though you can't go wrong with...
The Milwaukee Road.
Oh, the Illinois Railway Museum. I should have known. But this is what I get for not knowing. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with the E5. It's one of my favorites when it comes to high-speed rail train sets. I think it's the E5 Hayabusa? Oh, and of course somebody had to turn it into a fighting robot. But yeah, I own one of these. At least I own one of the HO scale versions of it from Kato. Or is it Kato? But yeah, I have one of these things, and it's got that little bit in the front that opens up to show the dual mate couplers. Oh, you think it was there, but not absolutely sure. Well, we can always find out. And then there's the Super Komachi, which is the E6. which looks very similar and functionally might as well be the same as the E5, because I can't think of any other differences that there would be. Oh, right. Oh, was this what you were thinking of? Oh, let me shrink this down a bit. Were you thinking of this train? Because I'm not gonna lie, it actually is kind of cursed. I don't know how long it's gonna live in my head rent-free, though. Oh, right, the locomotives you were talking about earlier. We were talking about earlier on the Discord. Because I hadn't put much thought into it. And apparently I put this in wrong, so... Oh. All cut. Paste. Yeah, but it's so hard to find images of this thing, I swear. These are all the search results on Ecosia. Maybe Google would have some more stuff, I don't know. I thought that was pretty evident in the previous images, actually. Hold on a sec. Feel like I can hear something in the other room. Anyway, I think I'm gonna have to, call it here. If only because I have to use the restroom. Why am I looking up kid shows? Because somebody wanted me to look at this cursed train here. If it's visible. Oh, no, stop! I didn't mean to push that. It was a misinput! A misinput! But yeah, this is cursed. North Shoreline or South Shoreline? I don't know. British Rail Class 395. Let's see. BR Class 395. Oh yeah, this is fine. This looks pretty based. Though I do wish it came in different colors, though.
Hamburger.
I feel like this navy blue is not as flattering as it could be. That, and I think the sunlight would be absorbed by the locomotives. I'm sorry, by the whole train set, cab cars included. And that absorbed sunlight would just warm up the cabin in the summer, which really isn't cool. Let's see, Class 390 versus the 801 versus the 95. Let's see, 95 and 801. At least from an aesthetics perspective, yeah, I think this one looks nicer than the others. To an extent, though, I do admit the red and the yellow are kind of contrasting in a way that I'm not particularly fond of.
Hamburger.
But like this one, this paint setup is perfectly fine. Like, this is nice. This is nice. But for some reason, I don't see the pantograph up here, so it's probably on the other side. By the way, is there a train set, an electric multiple unit that runs on pantograph and third rail? Hello, Shredder. Welcome to the stream. Oh, okay. So, EMU, pantograph, and third rail. I see a comparison of the two, but I'm not seeing any sort of train that's specifically able to do both. Oh, that's important to know. I really should be emphasizing and maxing out on my train autism. I keep getting asked that question, and I think the answer is the same. Okay, so probably the first one is gonna be, hold on a sec. So the 801, what was the 390 versus the 395? So yeah, this is fine. Excellent representation. Variety of color schemes. Questionable branding. I think I'll mark this as a third. And I'll mark the 395 as a close second, if not first. And the... what was it? It was the 801, that's right. 801. So yeah, this could be technically... sorry, hold on a sec. Let me get a better image that's visible on stream. But yeah, this is the... I don't know. I will put qualifiers on this. This isn't a first place by default. This is more a first place with certain qualifications. More specifically, that it has to be this version of the 801. Decline. So yeah, this one's good. The other color scheme, not so much. Yeah, let's go check out the electroliner. I think there may be multiple things that are called that. Oh yeah, okay, so I guess not, but... let's see, Illinois Railroad Museum. I would certainly like to have an HO scale version of this at some point, but I know that's probably not in the cards right now, because they only made them in a certain limited amounts. It was by a high-end company like the one we mentioned earlier, like Rapido Trains, and their stuff is pretty expensive. Okay, so it was there at the museum during North Shore Line Day. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, there's something special about this. It's got that sort of je ne sais quoi, that Art Deco aesthetic that you just don't see anymore. And that makes it interesting and special in its own right. So yeah, this post is from 2019. The Illinois Central Railroad Museum reassembled the iconic North Shore Electroliner after a 3-year period of rebuilding on the articulated trains, trucks, and motors. The train's 4 cars were lifted from their temporary shop trucks and placed on their original trucks by a crew of museum volunteers, employees, and contractors. The train is now back in one piece and ready for work to commence on an overhaul of its electrical and brake systems to make it operational. But I think this is 2019, so we should be able to see some more updates. Oh, okay. I'll make a note of that. Participate, learn, collection, miscellaneous signals, 2-foot gauge equipment. Oh boy. Oh boy. Chicago Tunnel Company Ash Car. If it'll load for me. Doesn't seem like it wants to participate. Rapid transit cars. But I guess in the meantime we can go check out. We can go check out that thing, the EMD E5, was it? Oh yeah, the E series. I like the E series. It's based. But yeah, let's see. I think I'm gonna have to wrap it up here because I have to use the bathroom really bad. Oh, looks like we already beat it. So I'll just close that off. Close this off. Bounce back over here. Oh, I see. It's one of those weird lights, isn't it? I don't know. I have to pee really bad. I'm gonna have to call it here. You're gonna have to save that thought for later. I want to thank you all for watching. Videos and streams are only made possible through the engagement and contributions of folks like you, and I thank you for that. So if you haven't already, favorite, like, share, subscribe, with notifications on. You can become a channel member or a patron at patreon.com to financially support me as well, or you could donate to the Stream Elements link or have a donation through a super chat. You'll find the links to all these things in the description down below. Go check out Train of Thought's Discord to see all your cursed trains. Go check out his YouTube channel to learn things about rail history that are interesting. Go check out his Twitter at Train Facts Guy. These and other things also in the description. I want to thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one. And until then, take care, stay awesome, stay true to yourself, and remember to never give up. Bye, everybody. Oh, also, yes, happy holidays. But yeah, bye!